Didn't even hurry or nothing. Didn't even hurry or nothing. Four of us are in there. What's up, Heather? Oh, I mean, what's up, Heather? More accurately, what's up, Heather?
I like that weight, 175.
Oh, yeah?
It was hot today, but it was a full moon.
Mm.
Everybody's in there? We got a little lag. Wow, I just saw you saying hello. I just saw it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's quite a bit of lag, but
Only we have to get used to that, right?
yeah, that's true.
For them, it's still rolling live.
Yeah, yeah. Also, when you ask about questions, we gotta ask questions and then start talking again. But you
Daily
already
routine.
do that.
I didn't listen to it.
Oh, you already do it though, so it's all good.
No, it's good for reminders.
Mm. All right, you five. Don't tell anybody that I showed you this board quite yet. Look, it's a sneak peek. Ah, the lesson. All right, it's hidden now.
I usually have something up there. That's what I'll see. And two lines. That's all.
That's nice.
I condensed my lessons.
I like that. It's perfect.
Perfect for you. And it's two.
Two.
Well, two baskets. I mean, they're inside of each other.
Oh, there's two boards with two twos of two.
So I'm asking, could one board be used for each thing?
Yeah, probably.
And both could serve at the same time?
Do you need this?
Not really. So it's serving already.
All right. All right, we have passed the hour.
Bring everybody on in. Come on in, family. Wow, you got a lot on that plate.
Yes, I do, Sifu. I'm a thorough mamma jamma.
Come on in, family.
Hey, Gaina.
Come on in. Today I'm going to be doing a lot more observing. So Sifu will call it actually teaching without teaching. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be very fun. It always is for all of us. And we only get better as we go. Like everything else, daily routine. We gotta have a daily routine. We gotta have a daily routine. Come on in, family. Right on time. Who we got?
Well, we know that we've got Sister Heather and Sister Gaina.
Always on time.
They are. They are.
Tai Chi?
The two.
Come on in, family.
The two on the two on the two.
We just got finished talking about that.
Yep.
Everything comes from Wuji. Everything. Wuji.
Mm. Hey, Pam.
Out sipping the sun, splitting the clouds.
Yeah, make sure you guys get out there and sip the sun every now and again.
And split the clouds.
And split the clouds. Don't forget that. Actually, maybe you do want to forget it so it happens better.
How was that, bro?
I know, the contradictions. How could they possibly
how
be?
was it today?
Oh, yeah, that was fantastic. It was quite the predicament.
Just letting go.
Yeah.
Letting the flow go.
Because it was, as soon as I lifted that, it was like the sun just... But before that, it was a full sky of clouds, wasn't it? We were just looking at it.
Yeah, it was pretty fantastic.
All right.
Good to be back. Get it? You got that?
Oh, Audrey.
Good to be back.
Audrey is in the house.
Pun intended. Good to be back. Pun intended.
Right on. Right on, right on. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah. I situated that, so I can do that now. Yep, we're loud again. All right.
You're good to be back.
It does. That
back.
That video's looking a little...
Is the sun that you're concerned about?
No, I'm not concerned about the sun. It's glitchy. See that?
Oh, wow.
That's strange. That's strange. I wonder if it has anything to do with me shutting my fans off.
Take your time, homie.
Yep. We are running real hot here. Let me turn these bad boys up. Just a little bit.
I wonder why it runs hot so quickly.
I guess it started out hot today. Probably being in that trunk.
Probably should have used mine.
Maybe. Yeah, she's running hot, that's for sure. Alright. Let me hit this up, though.
Yeah, we can't leave that in the car. Not down here. It's only going to get hot later.
Yeah.
Take it with you, bro.
Let's see if she's running smooth now. Yeah, she's running smooth now. Oh man, that's got...
Good intention with the mountain. Yeah, now we can speed on it. I like it. Come on in, family. Yeah, we had a few glitches along the way, but hey, we seem to be doing pretty good right now. Come on in, fam. Welcome back. Yeah, if you're sitting, make sure you're sitting in the correct posture. Remember, the reason that we have the pillows, we want to have our butt on the same height as our knees. We don't want our knees up as high, up like this. It cuts off the blood flow.
YouTube not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
Oh, 10 minutes, man.
Yeah.
Cut some stuff off.
Yeah, that might be helpful. Also, one of the big things is you can lower the quality of this video, and it shouldn't affect the audio.
You can do whatever else. Bear with us, fam. They come at us on the digital level too, you know that now.
They have to. It's the only way they can get us.
They can't get us.
Thank you.
But that's what they're playing with.
Thank you. Oh, look, it's so much smoother.
They're playing with all
So much smoother, so much smoother. Alright. Good.
That felt good.
Alright, everybody. I guess since Sifu has put me in the spotlight today, I will be rocking right along. So hopefully y'all got your pens and notepads, because we're going to be doing a lot of review today. If y'all have any questions, throw them down and we'll get to them. Sifu is going to be correcting me as I deliver this day 1, day 2 review. So that's what we have in store for ourselves. As you can see on this handy dandy whiteboard, I've got day 1 and day upside down 7 here. So the first thing we're going to start off with is stirring up the pot.
Let's bow in before we start.
Let's bow in? Alright, let's bow in.
We can do it from sitting too.
We can? Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, since we're sitting, we just do it from here.
That's good to know.
So sitting or standing, you can still do the bow. It doesn't matter. You just move the top part of the body in the same fashion. And actually, I recommend that you do both. You know what I'm saying? Mm. So yeah, you can sit like Brother Peyton. Cross your legs how you want. They call this one the lotus, but a low lotus, not a high lotus or a double lotus. Right? Bring the legs together. Helps the orbit of the circle. Some sects teach some teachings. They teach one leg, vice versa, left on the right on the outside or right on the inside or whatever. But what Sifu teaches us is to do what works best for you, because you may have an injury and you may not be able to follow the principle with such rigidity. You know, if you have an injury, don't try to force your way through an injury. So we have to, first of all, we have to love ourselves and listen to our body. And don't be so rigid. You understand what I'm saying? And apply that principle to all areas of life. And he teaches us that just from doing the form. So if something doesn't work, don't use force and try to push your way through it. And apply that same idea into all areas of life. All right, so we're sitting, so let's just do it from sitting. Same idea, same mental idea, same body structure, same thing. Feel yourself. Bring your mind to your lower dantian. Let's go to Wuji, like always. Let's start from nowhere and just go from there and just allow whatever to be. Let's start there. And that'll change everything. So empty your mind, fix your posture, relax your muscles. As they get tighter, relax them again. Especially the muscles in your legs. If you're sitting in a crossed leg, they'll get tight. But learn to release those, but also maintain proper structure. Proper structure yields proper function. Proper structure yields proper function. You get it? So even on a physical plane, apply that idea. No different from the structure of a house. If it's not put up properly, it'll fall down. You know, they start with the foundation and build up from there. Our foundation is the lower half of our body, no matter if we're sitting or standing. So now, how do we root ourselves to the earth? How do we allow our body to be one with the heaven and the earth simultaneously at the same time? We follow proper structure. Proper structure of not only physical body, but also mental body. Right? So we create that state of song, that video that you made, right? Talking about song. So we must song our mind by focusing on our lower dantian with a gentle yi, no force, no rush. Just start using the method, counting the breath. Counting 1 through 10. You can begin now. Start counting the breath, following the breath, letting go. Going to Wuji in order to establish Wuji. We want to begin there before Tai Chi arrives. Physically or mentally, it doesn't matter. So go ahead and count the breath, follow the breath. Also, use your gentle yi to go all the way out into the horizon. Open your sense of awareness. Open your sense of awareness, expand in all areas. No doubt, no force, no rush. Just follow, allow. Stick, flow, and follow. Stick, flow, and follow. Allow. and travel into an infinite space. Just open. This is releasing. This is letting go. This is Wuji. Connect to your breath. And now we begin Tai Chi with an exhale. On the exhale, be sure that your crown point is extended directly up. Your chin point slightly tucked in and slightly concave the chest. Slightly round the back. This is an inhale. Allow the breath to travel through your whole being from bottom to top. Follow the microcosmic orbit. All the way up and all the way down. Your breath with each and every count. Now we begin. As we rise up, the arms begin to go down on the side of your body. Fingers are pointing down, no matter if sitting or standing. This is an inhale. As you pull back, pull the fingers back and extend down into the earth with your intention from the fingertips all the way down into the earth's surface, and then follow that earth energy up from behind you all the way up to the top of the head. Extend all the way up and follow it here. Feel your body as begin to slightly move forward, from rear to forward, from front to back, from back to front. Feel the body floating forward here. Let go. Inhale. And then exhale all the way down. Take your time. Fist and shield. And then feel the rebound force as you come back up. All the way connected, family. All the way up. Inhale. Just follow your breath. All the way up. Soft fist. Very soft. And then turn. Open and twist. Separating the elbows left and right side. Whole body opens. Fingertips pointing down. And then exhale, following all the way down. Imagine that you're washing the inside of your organs with the chi that you gathered from below and above. Each and every organ all the way down. This is an exhale. All the way down. All the way down. Let go. Relax, relax, relax. All the way down. This is only bow. All the way down. And then inhale. Always bring it back to the Dantian right here. No matter sitting or standing, always come back. You can cover the sun and the moon, fist and shield, with intention. Always be aware of Lord Dantian. Inhale. Hey family, good to be back. Get it? Good to be back, huh? Absolutely. We back at it, family. Where you taking us at, family?
All right.
Stirring the pot.
Stirring the pot. Who can tell me what stirring the pot is?
Stirring the pot.
I'll give you all a hint as I progress on here.
Stirring the pot.
Stirring
Stirring.
the pot has... Do you have a pause for me there, Sifu? Just going with it? Right on.
If I do, I'll certainly, I'll be kind of like just
Good.
hollering at you with all that.
Good,
Just
good.
letting you know.
Love it, love it. There is an intense emphasis on honesty when you are stirring the pot. So, I'll feel free to move on to the next one once one of you has answered either correctly or not so.
I'll catch. Because sometimes I might can't get your attention because of the angle too. Anyway,
Yep.
Go ahead.
While I wait for the answer on stirring the pot, I'll go into further explanation of the review work. We covered a lot of vocabulary. Dantian I would argue, is the most important for beginners. Dantian, also known as the cauldron that we have been working with. Can anybody tell me the main goal when working with the Dantian as a beginner? And how you develop it? Oh, I gave a little bit away there. So when you're breathing with the Dantian, you're essentially closing the eyes, turning inward, and breathing with the core. What is the first exercise that we gave to you all in order to develop? Yep, I'm answering. The main goal of the cauldron or Dantian observation is to develop syncing the mind, or mind in the Dantian. Am I right about that, Sifu? I'm not wrong?
No, nobody's wrong.
There you go. So who's gonna type in anything about stirring the pot? Because I'm getting a little impatient here, and I'm not gonna bring you guys any further. Stirring the chi in the cauldron. Well, hey, at least Sister Pam gave it a go.
That's what
At
I'm
least
saying.
she gave it a
so
go.
actually, I'm going to chime in off of that.
Yeah, please.
Because it can mean that, and it can mean a lot more. It just depends on how we're looking at it, because that can relate to different things. And depending on how we're looking at it, that's what we're going to get out of it.
Okay.
So stirring the pot. I was just stirring the pot like this, right? On a physical level. But what's the results of this on a physical level? We can look at it from so many things, so many perspectives.
Yeah, I guess it's whatever your intention is.
Right, so that's it. So what is the intention is what's really important about stirring the pot. You know what I'm saying? Because you can do it as this, and remember, you can make it heavy, turn it, you can make it big. Or you can just move around without thinking about it, and it's just physical. You can get a lot more out of this, even on the energetic level. Then you can get in touch with your Dantian more, and then you can begin to make the Dantian small and condensed. It's about condensing the energy. You know what I mean? Look how they've condensed big computers. Computers were massive. But now look at them. They're condensed, but they're super powerful. We're doing the same thing. So the same idea, same philosophy is even being used with technology. We are the highest technology. They copied it off of us. The Taoists figured this out, these ancient masters. But how do we embody that? Through their exercises. But there's other ways as well. But we only share this way. I hope that makes sense. Sorry to chime in like that.
No, don't be sorry. Do I got the go ahead?
Love you, soul group. You get what I'm saying? So these physical exercises, they're not just physical. They become a lot more than that. But where is our perception, ability to perceive this information? That's where we're going.
All right. Yeah, so stirring up the pot actually was originally brought up in the first lesson on the Patreon, and it was introduced as an effect of beginning our alchemy practice. So when I'm talking about stirring up the pot and what we need the emphasis on honesty to be, it's really, we're emphasizing the honesty internally to ourselves, with ourselves, about the emotions that are being stirred up. So we want to address the things that are being stirred up. We want to watch the negativity, the notions of repressed emotions rising up to the surface, and then dealing with them in a gentle fashion. All right. We will move on.
So basically, let me chime in. So basically, from my perspective, this is what we're doing. It's really a detox. Taking off the layers of an onion and like removing the excess parts, the baggage that we carry along every day. We look at it as being stress. Some people look at it as being energy. It's the same thing. How do we approach this energy? It's not good or bad, it's energy. How do we approach that and remove it? Well, with us being humans, we look at it from a 3D perspective, right? But how do we look at it from a 3D perspective? How? This is what the ancients did with the martial arts, with the health and healing exercises. They showed us how to approach what you're looking at as like the results of not using the practice.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And then you're showing like the therapy and the treatment to come back from what's already happened.
Mm. Mm.
But they're looking at it before it even happens.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So preventative, right? We want to be preventative.
Yeah, that is so true.
We need both. Eastern and Western looked at different things, preventative, and then we looked at over here it is what they call it. Not preventative, but
Eastern medicine.
No, preventative is not well,
holistic.
Not allowing it to even happen.
Yeah.
But they're recovery or whatever.
Oh, interesting. Okay, gotcha.
Like what happens after this happens to you.
Right. We have to treat the bad thing because the bad thing started.
Right. How do we cut that off? Mm. So gone to nothingness.
Yeah. So, may I? Thank you, Sifu. Thank you. Do keep in mind here, everybody, that if these terms that I'm bringing up are foreign to you, or they are old definitions from before the course, that is not at all what I'm talking about. This is course review. Everything I'm mentioning was mentioned during the first 2 days of the live Patreon feeds. So if you are not getting your information from there or remembering those things, then that is absolutely not what I'm talking about. Everything to do here has to do with alchemy and what we covered on the first week. So let me ask you a question. So stirring the pot, what happens with stirring the pot? What are the results of stirring the pot? Yeah, sure, Sifu. The results of stirring the pot are like, for example, you'll do a qigong or an inner alchemy thing, and you will all of a sudden remember that feeling of how your kin died that one time that you've been dealing with for years that you haven't thought about for a couple months. Right, so emotional things show up in our life. Right. Yeah. Heavy emotions that are buried deep will all of a sudden be perpetually on your mind, and you'll have no choice but to go and sit with them. Even on a lower level. Yeah. It may just show up as being like lazy. Yeah. Maybe. It could be just that. Something very simple. Yep. I ain't gonna do it today, but I know it's good for me. Yeah. Are you being active or productive? Exactly. Different. So you have to use these exercises. You got to do the 1 through 10 on a daily basis. Daily routine, family. No matter what we do, we can't go fast in this practice. So the daily routine is very important. You have to have a daily routine. Give me a call. Let's talk about it during our personal conversation, with the one-on-ones that we have going on. Yes. Daily routine. Speaking of the one-on-ones, I've got it on my notes here. Might as well do it while it's fresh on the brain. Be prepared for your privates this week with Sifu to be broadcasting yourself in a manner that you deem acceptable to receive physical review upon. Yeah, it won't just be you and I talking. I got to see some movement. We're going to go over some exercises. So make sure I can see you. We're doing it on what platform? That's a good question. I guess y'all, I don't know. You let me know. Are you doing it on Facebook Messenger, or are you doing it on... It should work on there fine, right? Yeah? Okay, yeah. Fantastic. Let me know if anything changes. So Messenger, family. Make sure we can do it on Messenger. Yep. We don't want to be having to move furniture around. I can't see your body and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We want to make the best uses of our time. All right. So a few key points. Definitely grab your pens out for this one. A few key points on the day one was wear long garb. Why do we wear long garb? When doing seated meditations, this is a freebie here. When you're doing seated meditations, trap the heat in the legs, all right? Number 3, we brought up Zongding.
What is that? Yeah.
What is Zongding? Yeah.
Zongding, fam. That's an important one. And how do we go about this Zongding?
So,
very, very important.
So please, somebody go ahead and type in what Zongding is while I go on.
How do you spell it? Zongding?
Zhongding for those who are searching on Google.
That's fine. We just need the feedback. Remember, what do we say about this practice?
It's true. Oh yeah, do not be
it
competitive. Oh, individual practice.
It is also a rites of passage.
A rites of passage.
All you do is present the information. If we don't use the tools, things don't happen, bro. That's it.
So, it is especially important to what? Excuse me? Yeah. Be kind to yourself during your practice, but especially during the inner alchemy practice. So it can be rather easily applied if you begin to train yourself to be less competitive, or not at all if you can help it, especially in your practice. It's an individual practice after all. The only person you should be getting better than is yourself. And if you are thinking about being better than others, then work to lessen that sort of internal feed.
So if I can feed off of that, basically that goes right back to the idea, not only the idea, but having a soft, gentle yi in real life, in all terms, not just in practice, but in life in general.
Yeah.
And look for ways of deepening that. How can I, and not like I'm looking for it, but seeing that those ways are there. Like you showed me today, having a soft, gentle yi. Who's walking around picking up garbage off the ground other than you? Not too many people. That's having a soft, gentle yi.
Thank you, Sifu. Thank you.
It is what it is.
It is.
It depends on how you look at things, man. And then when you start looking at things, the things that you look at will look at you differently as well. That's it.
I'm gonna need some more activity going on in the chat, everybody. I need less flies on the wall and more students in the room. Practitioners, participants. I need these questions that I'm asking to actually get answered so that I can progress effectively along this review day. And believe me, I mean, it's no worry of mine. I'm just trying to be considerate to everybody and keep things flowing along. But that last question that I'm still waiting for an answer on is, why do we wear long garb? Why do we wear long garb?
What is garb?
What is garb? What is garb?
Somebody may not have an idea what garb is.
Okay. Garb is clothes. Why do we wear long clothing? I'll wait. In the meantime, I'll move on. But I'll wait.
What's next on there?
Yeah, sure. I'm moving on to day 2 here now, which is why I'm being extra stingy about moving on from day 1.
So day 1, basically, what was the whole theme of day 1? Stirring the pot. What is stirring the pot? Let's walk through it together. Maybe they don't get it.
Yeah, maybe. Actually, that one got answered.
Yeah, we got to build off of that.
Yeah. Okay.
So what happens off of stirring the pot? So that way that's the way it's not so rigid.
We're done with day 1. If we're trying to move on, we're done with that.
No, because I don't have any. Some of the answers I would like to explain. I would like to go in on.
Okay.
If they honestly don't know, then that's how we flow instead of coming to a dead end street.
All right. Please go ahead then.
All right. So we have stirring the pot, and they said that stirring the pot, you're talking about emotions may arise. and how they may arrive. Different scenarios. Also, we talked about what else? What is that? Emphasis on. What is that right there?
Oh, emphasis on honesty, Sifu.
Right. So Heather says that exactly. So stirring the pot allows us to flow. It does. Or it can. It should. It should at some point. But it also creates obstacles. But they're not necessarily obstacles. They're actually opportunities for us to practice. And by practicing, we simply look at those roadblocks or obstacles as no longer being roadblocks or obstacles. That's what the practice teaches us. In a soft, yielding way, with a gentle yield. That's how it works.
Okay, yeah, we got them answers.
So that's stirring the pot. How do we deal with stirring the pot when those issues show up? What do we do? And what will they show up as? Maybe nightmares. Maybe anger. Maybe traumatic events that took place in our life. How do we deal with those? We may already have those events taking place in our life. You know what I'm saying? How do we actually look at those? Look within ourselves. Well, maybe the answer's not there. Maybe it's inside the soul group. That's what we're working with, things like that. And not running away from those issues. That's what alchemy is all about, the real alchemy. You know what I'm saying? But it starts with the basics. And yes, stirring the pot is what we're doing. Everybody's at a different level.
Nice one, Jeremy.
We talked about the Dantian, the cauldron. What is it? If you don't know, we should know where it is and why. It's the lower Dantian, right? What's the main goal of the lower Dantian? Why is it there? Right? We got to take that soft, gentle yi with the breath into that. If we're not getting there with each and every breath, we're not doing alchemy, no matter what we're doing. So that's having a soft, gentle yi. In all relationships, no matter what, all engagements. You dig it? That's it. That's the alchemy of life, and we're all working on it. That's what it boils down to. Being the observer. What happens from being the observer? Well, we start building up the capacity to actually see what's going on there. And being the observer, no matter if it's good or bad, just looking at what is it. And then how do you approach whatever it is? Just approach it as being whatever it is. And it's life. How do we go about that? We can look at it from a physical level, energetic level, whatever. It just depends on how we see things and our abilities to see. That's what's unique about the practice. That is the alchemy of life. You dig it? That's why the Dantian, there's multiple Dantians, but if we get trapped down here, this is the trap, family. We don't talk about that. This is where the pain, the suffering, this is where the feeling of survival exists, down here. This is where people are trapped at. Everybody, I'm a person. This is humanity. We got to get out of our humanity and get up into these places. Compassion. What was the 5 principles, 6 principles? Who, brother from
love,
right?
kindness,
right,
compassion,
right,
generosity. I forget the other 2.
Right, but offering being those things with a soft, gentle yi. Some people use a soft or a hard approach to get to the same place. Tai Chi is going the soft route. You can get there the other way. Probably gonna burn yourself out. Dig it? That's the alchemy of life. That's the main goal. That's longevity of life. Where we at?
Jeremy brought up Zongding.
Zongding, what is it? That's very important. Now, if you don't think that's important.
Is that relaxing into a state of perfect balance?
Absolutely. How do we accomplish that on all levels? That's what's important. This is the discussion we should be having, family. You get what I'm saying? That's very important. Brother Gary, chip in on that Zongding. How do we establish that? Because there's stuff that we can all learn from this type of conversation. This is the tribe, family. Come on now. Let's get it. Let's get it. Zongding, what is it? Why is it important? And I'm telling you right now, it's very important. And I'm certainly going to tell you what it is, but I want to know where you're coming from, because I'm going to feed off your energy. That's how it works. Got to be a fair exchange. If we don't get there, and we learn a lot together. Zongding is super, super important. Why is that structure so important? That's one of the primary things for Zongding. If we don't have the structure physically first, we're human. This is flesh. Although it's no thing at the same time. That's Tai Chi. That's getting deep. And that's where we're going, but we start here first. That's what we're doing. Seek song. Boom. Gary took us there. How do we get song? Got to have the right structure. Got to relax. Got to relax mentally. You got to relax physically. We know how to do that. That's why they gave us meditation. Everybody got a daily meditation, family? We're talking daily routine. That's where we start at. Do you have a daily routine? I don't care how big or small it is. We're talking about real change, family. No weak links. We all go together. Just 5 minutes. Gonna change your life. Daily routine, family. I gotta be real with myself. I've been fell off before. Daily routine. That's gonna take us right there with my brother, who said that? Brother Gary. Yeah, correct alignment. How do we establish correct alignment? We have to relax. What's relax? What's that word?
Song.
Song. That's another important word, song. How do we relax if our mind is all over the place? So we're always wanting to be sung in all relationships and all exchanges of energy, no matter what we're doing in life. You get it? That's what we're working on. And what am I sharing with you? I'm sharing with you a little bit of information that I picked up along the way from a few people that help us do those things. It helps us to get our body in the right shape, to create the correct structure. And I've also been through some pretty heavy meditation practices and still doing it every day. Sharing that with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about real change. That's it. And I'm not going to give you a lot of information so fast. I want your stuff to be really good. Good, strong, solid foundation. Because that's really where it's all at anyway. That's where we're headed with this. What else we have? Main goal, being the observer. What does that mean? Yeah, just be the observer. That's it. Just sit back and check it out sometimes. You don't always have to, get in there and be looking to be a participant, because that brings in too much excessive stuff that we don't need. We seeking Wuji. Nature. To be one with nature. We got to let go. That's part of what? What is letting go? Song. Letting go. I just said it. That's part of it. In an everyday sense. That's all we're doing. And we come here for our companionship, our tribalhood, and the little knowledge that we share. But, it's a two-way street. We got a lot of knowledgeable people in our group. And it helps. Thank you, family. Song. All the time. Yeah, Pam is super song. Super song. I try to think a bit with every exhalation. Yeah, thank you. To sink. Right. Also, family, I keep talking about the bottom of the feet. I think you made a video about the bottom of the feet, right? The 3 nails?
I did, yeah.
Check that out.
4.
4?
As in BJJ.
Oh, 4 nails. Okay,
yeah.
So that's their perspective. So check a look.
Right.
Maybe something they want to investigate. They're saying 4 nails in the feet. A BJJ guy he was talking with.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It's 4 for balance, used in grappling teachings, apparently.
Right, so do you have a daily routine? Are you doing the turtle exercise at least once per day? Like one cycle of 3? That's going to get your container right. And then that's going to be your rites of passage, because your body's going to change. We're talking about a personal rites of passage. It's going to take at least 3 sets. 3 sets. I mean, that's minimal.
So there you go, everybody. That's the first thing that you should be adding to your morning routine.
Now, that's not easy practice to be like every breath, in and out with every breath, and following that, man. Come on, man.
Reverse breathing and all that.
It's going to be super powerful. That's the foundational practice, family.
Yep.
The foundation is the totality. When we realize that, that's when we're connected to the all. That's when we're no longer dependent on this internal power. Then we're connected to source energy. It's source energy. Then it's no longer this energy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Super powerful, family.
Yep.
1, they talk about that flow state. Everything becomes a flow state. Life becomes a flow state. That's what we're working towards. That's condensing and refining the energy. And we're all working on it. But we know a method that works. That's what we have to our advantage. Use the turtle, family. Anybody using the turtle every day? Just anybody. Are you using that turtle at least once every day? Because that's the only way we can advance. This is real alchemy practice. You got to do this stuff a lot. You can't go on and rush through it, family. That's just how important it is. So look at this, all this gathering as being very, very valuable. You know, we're not always going to be moving in that capacity, like, you know, doing stuff. This is just as important as that. This is our time to unwind and really, what's that about? Accept. Right, 3 is stable, 4 always has a degree of uncertainty. Well, with 4, I mean, if you think about this, yin yang, yin yang, yin yang, yin. We always want to be able to change.
Nice.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about that.
Brother Jeremy seems to be the sole daily practitioner.
Oh, he's definitely that. I mean, he is.
On the water.
He don't talk about it, but yes. Thank you, my good brother. I know he'll be working it. He got some time right now. He's using it. Yes, I have been. Good, my brother. My sister Heather's using it. She got a daily routine. We talked the other day.
Sister Gaina's doing it too.
Oh, man, we got a real soul group.
Good. So is Heather. All right, fantastic.
So I'm telling you what, man, I'm feeling pretty good. Let me see how my back feels. I'm not going to do anything today, man, but I would love to start showing some... Yeah, I can show you something with the tortoise with the head. That'd be nice. One addition to the tortoise. This is how, if you already have a practice, you want to add this. If you don't, you do not want to add this. Not at this time. Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
Fair enough, fam? Let's do that. And then we'll get back to it. Because you covered your day 1 already, right?
I did. I did cover the day 1.
Stir in the pot. Some things going to come up. Your issues are in your tissues. We can look at all kind of ways. When we start to look at things on a more spiritual, more energetic level, that's when the physical really seems really, it's like, wow, I don't even want to, play there too much. You know? Hey, let's do it. Let's do the turtle. And I'm going to guide you through it. I'm not going to do it.
All right.
I'm not going to do it, fam.
I need to play around with this, don't I?
Yeah, tell them to hang in there for a minute. Tell them to hang in there. He's gonna change He's gonna change to a vertical view, right?
Yep.
Do that for us, bro. Excuse me. This is what we're gonna do. You seen me do bite the air, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So at the bottom, after you do your scoop, I'm gonna do the circle. At the bottom, bite the air. I'm gonna guide you through it. I'm just giving you a what they call it, pre-whatever. Anybody want to hang out for about 15 minutes after, we can do a little table talk about the same stuff. If they want to pitch out some stuff, we can do that. That would be nice. Have some tea together. Whatever. We're going to do the turtle. Now remember, three per day, 3 exchanges on the top. That means 3 sets of 3. You get that, right? That's 3 sets of 3. So first of all, make sure you take the appropriate stance. What is the appropriate stance? What's the distance between your feet? How do you establish the distance between your feet? We're talking about structure again. Structure. How do we establish that? Well, it may not be the same for everyone, right? We're all the same, but not completely the same. So you want to stand where you're not too wide, but not too narrow. You want to be very comfortable in your stance. And your knees, now this is very important, super important, family. I want you to feel it too, family. I'm going to tell you how to feel it. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. So I always talk about the tip of the tailbone, right? Right. So the sacrum, the very tip of it. feel that. Feel inside when you're in your stance. Don't do anything else right now. Just feel inside. Take as many breaths as you like until you establish this first feeling, family. Before you do anything else, find that tailbone. And then if you find the tail, or when you find the tailbone, now find the crown point and go in opposite directions. Extend both. Extend the top as if, you were hanging or dangling by a piece of string. Relax your shoulders. Let the weight off your shoulders. Literally, let it go out of your shoulders, out of your arms, out of your elbows, out of your wrists. Do this physically and mentally with a soft, gentle heat. Just let go. Let go of all thoughts. This is releasing. This is letting go. This is going into everything that we talked about today. Establishing Wuji. Go there first. Use this as a practice. Use it as a meditative form of movement to get the highest feedback. Let go first. Right? Now the tailbone. Let's go there. Imagine that a string is there. At the end of the string, there's 4 ounces of weight. Just 4 ounces. It kind of like pulls down an attic door. You ever pull down an attic door? Yeah. Now look, when you do that, that's going to allow your knees. Notice I said allow. Right. So don't make your knees bend. No. Allow your knees to bend naturally. This is a whole nother way of looking at it. Now you're starting to get some structure and form, some root and balance. Because now you're letting go. You're finding center, zongding. Start there before you go. This is part of your daily routine. Go ahead, baby. Oh, yeah, we're going to go there. This is how you go into it, family. With that mindset, with that feeling. Take it with you from Wuji, from no thing to Tai Chi. Follow it all the way through. Good. Let go in the shoulders, elbows, wrists. Feel it. Follow it with a gentle yi. The eyes are soft. Open but not open. The eyes. Not closed. Inhale all the way up and all the way out into the horizon. Split the clouds. Move forward. Inhale. Reaching up. Pressing up the sky. Alternating from left to right. For counts of 3. 3 sets of 3. We begin on the left. The right hand goes up. Looking with the right eye into the right hand. Opposite, the Lao Gong. We exhale, alternating from right to left, from left to right. And then we gaze in between both simultaneously. Up and down, in and out, follow the energy all the way up. Use your imagination. Let go, no thoughts. Sink the mind into lower dantian. This is daily routine. Split the chi into left and right kidney as you bend forward. One moment, stop. Here's an addition for those of you who choose to attend today. Look up, look forward, inhale, turn semicircle just ahead, invite the air with a yes. Inhale, scoop all the way up. Split the chi into right and left kidney. Inhale when the arms are at chest height, mixing fire and water, carrying it to heaven. Hold your breath. Inhale, 3 sets of 3, comfortably. In and out, all the way up. Soft, gentle yi on left and right. Looking up in between the 2 fingers. Split in the sky. I begin to alternate. Beginning with the left. Right palm up, right foot, alternate, left and right sides. 3 sets of 3. Daily routine. Follow the breath. Sink the mind to the lower dantian. All the way through. This is your daily routine. Inhale and exhale. Naturally. Joy. Joy Tai Chi. All the way in and all the way out. Follow it. Go as far as you wish. Use your imagination. Be childish. Let go. Stress relief system. Number 1, inhale, exhale, meditation and flow. You got it. Hold on to it. Bring it down and split it into left and right kidneys. Inhale and exhale. Your breath, not mine. Do it naturally. Unwind, let go, inhale and exhale. Picking up earth energy, scooping as I go. Turn the head if you wish, but if not, keep going. All the way up. Hold your breath at chest level, mixing fire and water, carrying it up to sky level. Inhale and exhale naturally with piercing palm. Follow it out to the horizon, up to the sky. Hold it with a soft but gentle yi, gazing naturally in between left and right hand. Look at your aura. Can you see the sun naturally? Stargazing, sipping the sun. I alternate left heel up, right palm out, extending all the way out. Ooh, long way, long route. Gentle yi, no doubt. Inhale, exhale, naturally. No rush. Daily routine. Stress relief. Lifetime tool. Inhale, exhale. Lower dantian. Breathe from deep below. Feel the bottom of your feet. Feel your chi flow. Inhale and exhale naturally. Bring down the chi. Split it into left and right kidney. Follow it through. All the way around. One finger at a time. Picking up earth chi. In between the 2 feet. All the way up. Close Hu Yin. Open Hu Yin. Let's do that again. All the way out, all the way in. Remember at bottom, open. Don't close. Hu Yin. Slightly squeeze the anus, the rectum. Hu Yin is open. That's the magic token. Bring in the earth energy. Into lower dantian. Breathe in and breathe out. You may stir up a mess. May seem like pests. But hey, we roll with the best. Tai Chi 360 family, let's do it. How was it, family? How was it? Did you use your imagination? Did you see the importance of imagination? Did you go out to the horizon? Did you feel the bottom of your feet? Everyday routine. 3 sets of 3 every single day. Tell me what happened. This is the turtle. What else I want to take with them? They got time?
We got bow routes.
Oh, okay, here. Start family. Start beating yourself. I didn't show you that for nothing. I didn't show you that for nothing. The 8 meridians, the 8 extraordinaries. You gotta get them open. This is your token. I've already spoken. More than once. Where are they? What are they? Anybody know the 8 meridians? Who can tell me the 8 meridians without looking it up on Google right now? I want you to think about it. Where are they located? If you don't know the name, where are they located? The 8 meridians. You got them? You got them?
No.
Name what you know. Name what you know.
All I know is my study was apparently not the way you teach it, so I stopped studying it.
Well, you beaten them already.
Oh,
Remember,
good.
external, internal. That's one line.
Mm.
Gotta open this one, gotta open this one. Reflections.
Mm.
Boom, 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 boom. And then what?
Mm.
And then in the middle, what we got going up and down? The chong mai.
Mm.
That's the vibrating. It goes like this. That is what's sending the vibration out like this. The chong mai. From the center out. The other ones are sending them down these lines. But you got a thrusting channel. We're working all that. There's 12. Let's start with 8, family. Start beating them just a little bit. Use your hands. Whenever. Start getting them ready. Start prepping them so we can move further. My back feels a lot better.
Oh, good.
That feels real good. Do the open palm. See how I stretch my body into it? Open up more. There you go. Yeah, open. Like, come on in, family. Yeah, so you don't want to do that in the sun, in the sunlight. Letting the sun come in. That's alchemy. Right. Let's do one movement actually. You lead them. It came to me earlier. I'll lead you through it. Inhale. Press up. No, this one. Yeah, when you're facing forward, lean into it, let your head lean, because that's working the vertical axis. Yeah. This one, family, follow them through this. This is working this inside meridian. Right. Working the inside. Tai Chi pole. Add this to your daily routine. Yeah, few movements, simple. Yeah, just right here. Yeah, that's that vertical pole. Back issues, this is what I've been doing. I feel a lot better. So let the weight of gravity, don't use muscle to get there. Use gravity. If you use effort, it doesn't work the same. Right. So be relaxed. Remember what is it, song?
Song, gentle yi.
You want to take that with this too? So there's definitely levels of development. Take song. You should hold that a little longer. It should be one long breath. Don't let that heel come up. Both feet stay flat on the floor. So let me see how far. I'm not going to do it. I don't know how to do it, but I want to see something. Give me a second. Yeah, so first of all, check your knees. Remember that? Let's go back here. Let me walk them through it. Let me walk you through it, family. I want you all to feel the bottom of your feet, man, because there's a letting go down there. Yeah, you got to feel that. It's a very little subtle thing. So as soon as you remember, I made that little analogy with the tailbone being like a door on the attic door where you pull it down and it goes like a little flutter. So when that goes down, the bottom of the foot opens at the same time, simultaneously. The bubbling well opens up like whoop. As soon as that tailbone goes down, that's like dropping the hatch. The bubbling well should open up simultaneously. But if you're too rigid on the bottom, you won't feel it. So you have to let go more down there. Do the ankle exercises. It never stops. It gets smaller and smaller. Yes, ankle exercises too. Do them when you're standing at the sink washing dishes. The ankle exercises, you can do them anytime. So look, here, let me walk you through this. Get your natural stance. Drop the tailbone, feel the crown point. And then the bubbling well opens up naturally. Now the energy is flowing up from the bottom. I can feel it. Let go. Look at my toes. You see that? I'm not holding on to anything. Look how I feel this. All right, but I'm grounded and rooted. I'm still grounded and rooted. I'm not doing this. I don't have to. Bubbling wells are working. All right. So feel that, and then let go with the knees barely bent. If the kneecaps are imagined to be pulled up like you're pulling your pants up, imagine pulling your kneecaps up. I just pulled my kneecaps up, but you have to do it with your intention. This is going to help alleviate pressure on your knees, the thought, the heat, and not the, oh Lord. No, that's what's messing your knees up. Allow the body to get into place. Dig it? Now look, start right here. Make it simple. You can go for your holding, whatever. Inhale. Press up. I didn't move. I didn't engage anything here. It's open, still connected. Float over. Oh, God. You heard that?
Yep.
He heard that. That's open. That was just verification. I didn't say blah.
So you're tilting your hips and then hanging your head. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
I did.
He just heard it. Speaks for itself. Literally. Yeah. See, look. But look at this. And I'm putting a good, this is a big bone. We have to train it to be healthy, to bring blood flow to it. That's what we're doing. Right. Longevity and train size. I don't want to overdo it. Let's bow out. I think it's time.
It is.
I hope that was helpful. Get on that turtle, family. Everyday routine. We're going to get somewhere with it. Fast feet, knees, slightly bent. Yes. This is how important. We learn the high level stuff here. We're not going to fly superficial. And the small things are high level. I hope you see that. That's what I'm sharing with everybody here. Very small. Very, very profound. If you look at that. Ooh, 2111. Stop it now. I'm out. I love you, love. We out. Did we bow?
Nope.
Let's bow. 2111. You know how I like 111. Yeah, same idea. I'm letting go. I'm connected though. Same idea. Pulling through my dantian. Here. Remember, hips. Really be mindful here with attention. Open the heart, family. This stuff is super powerful. Here, I'm doing all of that right now. Open. Hips are higher than the head. You did such a beautiful bow today, too. It was so beautiful. Yeah, you're starting to get it. Starting to get it connected real nice. You did such a beautiful bow today. I'm highly impressed. Here, look, bringing it into my heart. I just roll right into it. I don't have to bring it. It's the energy flow. Right into my heart. That means, yeah, letting the ego go. It's all representing something. Physical representation. Letting go of the ego, no self. The alter ego. The real self is always there. The real self is always there. The real self actually is all about oneness. And that's it, no separation. That's the real self. But, the program is separation and division. That's it, fam. And we learn along the way. I'm glad we're on the path. Some people never even get on the path, never figure it out, man. It's like, whoa. Thank you, Soul Group. I never knew what I was getting into. I had no idea. Glad to be here. Soul Group, do your practice. Love you guys. Tai Chi 360. 3 times is best. 3 times. Daily routine. Daily routine.
3 times is best. Peace, family. Peace, 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 peace. Does Zong Ding precede a state of Wuji?
Y'all talk about it. We ain't rushing out. Where you going?
All right.
You rushing out? That's funny. Think about
I didn't wake up rushing.
it. This is a good time for tea talk. This is what we would do traditionally anyway.
Okay.
Immediately after. For those who want to stick around, those who don't, they just go ahead on and find something important to do. This is for those who don't have anything important to do.
Okay. Hopefully y'all heard him.
It ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
Thank you for your thank you.
Come on in, family. You know we love you over here.
Hey,
What y'all talking about?
Mr. Cryptic Enigma, you didn't quite miss it yet.
What y'all talking about, man? Talk to me. What was the question?
Question from Brother Jeremy is, does Zong Ding precede Wuji?
Let's think about it. I would say You want my answer right away? I want to get your what is your? Are you still there, brother?
Yeah, you see.
What do you have to say in regards to that? And then I'll share with you, because I don't want to give you my thought without knowing your thought, because you asked the question. Dig that? That makes sense?
I do.
So tell me, what do you have to say in regards to that? And I'm going to give you mine. I hadn't even thought about it yet. I don't think, family. It's not about thinking. That's Wuji. What are we talking about? What he asked me?
Zongding precede Wuji.
Oh, okay, Zongding. So first you have to think about what is Zongding, and what do you have to do to establish Zongding, and can it be done without having what you just asked? Is it possible to get that on a realistic level? You want to say, can you establish Zongding? No, does Zongding precede what?
Wuji. I mean,
Did you see the perspective that I just built?
Well, I understand what he's asking because I've wondered it myself. And the Wuji is what we practiced before we bowed in. But
very good question. Very good question. Very, very, very good question.
My Wu Wei takes over when I am attempting to reach my Wuji because I've trained myself to fix my improper posture.
Good question, brother. You've been stirring the pot.
Breaks.
You've been stirring the pot. You've been stirring the pot. Here's the answer right here, bro. Very good question.
That was a nice answer.
I can give it to him in a vertical way. But I'm just saying, he's been stirring the pot. If not, that question would have never came up. That's also the answer as well.
Yeah, the answer is both and neither. That's
very good question. That's deep, though. I don't want to take it that deep. So basically, you can look at it that way. So you can use the process as a way of establishing Wuji. You can look at the whole process, and this is how I like to do it. It just be in the process and don't look for a result. You know what I'm saying? And by being in the process, the result will arrive. That's the same thing saying what you were just saying, right?
I think you mean extraordinary, the 8 extraordinary meridians.
Right. We talking about the same one?
Yeah, sorry, I was answering a thing.
I hope that makes sense. So the thing is, if you look here and you think about Tai Chi process, everything comes from Wuji. There's different ways of getting there. You can go that route, or you can find a way that's more efficient and establish Wuji first by doing the meditation, which is going to take you into that Wuji state, or you can burn yourself out, and then you'll get there at some point. One way may burn you out. The other one is going to build longevity. One's going to burn you out. But both of them get you there. Which route are you willing to take? And you can go on that route, you can actually burn yourself out. To go that route, that is to take you where we were talking about earlier today. To battle on that level, where you actually have to deal with some real heavy demons. Real heavy issues will come up on that route.
Luckily, we're only playing with little leaguers right now.
Okay, I better stop. But you dig it.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
Heavyweight.
Thanks, brother.
Real heavyweight.
Thank you.
And are you willing to go there?
I'm a little leaguer.
Are you willing to go there and really deal with those ass whoopers? Because that's what they'll be. People talking about, I'm a shaman. No, you're not. No, you haven't faced any. Have you faced death a couple times yet? You know what I'm saying? I seen Sifu facing some real demons, bro. I didn't ever look at him as being a shaman. Teaching without teaching. But that was good. Any more questions we need to acknowledge?
I don't know. Let me see.
So we got to establish a feeling with our body. But yes, that is very true, bro. It's so funny. We use the practice, so what happens is we get addicted to the practice at some point, hopefully. Something actually gets us obsessed with the practice. Maybe you start learning to breathe right. Maybe you just like the way it looks, the way it feels. But it's something about that practice that intrigues you to have everyday practice. And from everyday practice, you start developing a love for the practice. The practice is known for developing high meditative levels. And from high meditative levels, we're known to raise our level of consciousness. And from raising our level of consciousness, we're able to see things from a different perspective. Not necessarily better or worse, but just from a different perspective, a very high perspective, because we have open, higher levels of our DNA. Now we're able to function at higher levels of our capacity and being real human beings and not the human beings that have been dumbed down so many different ways who are struggling down here. So the practice will get us there no matter how we take it. That's the answer to that question. I hope that makes sense.
I hope they stuck around to hear it. Four of them
the
did.
answer. Thank you, Sifu. You're always on time. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Sifu.
Well, family, peace, peace.
Peace, family.
Peace,
Love you guys.
peace.
Thank you for sticking around. That was it right there. That makes sense.